don't do things, man. We run a lot of two receiver sets in my offense. And what it comes down to is having a big body receiver at the top in your number one spot. You know, you want a big receiver and you want a speed receiver in this offense. So I'm going to run with Zay Jones because I've seen him block and his blocks have been amazing. We're just going to mix everything else up a little bit. I'm going to use Aguilar as our number 3. Keep swap them out. We'll get everything else situated for you guys, and then we'll kind of break everything down. Get everybody where we want them. For one, we're gonna start with Mariota because, I mean, y'all see me play, man. Like, he opens up so much more. Like, I mean, you still gonna get caught by the slow defensive tackles every now and then, but you have those chances to break and find holes. Whereas Carr makes good throws, but when the pressure's on, bro, he sucks. You get to throw out of sack animations. And you know, in real life is a different story, but in Madden, you got to do what's right, you know. So we're gonna use Mariota. Halfback, you're still gonna start with Jacobs. I'm a little excited next year. We get a trade off with Booker for that boy on the Cardinals, Kenyon Drake. So we had 2 Alabama running backs. So it's gonna be a nice little backfield for us next year. Gonna keep Ingold, fullback, wide receiver. We start in Zay Jones. I'm just gonna tell you why, man. And then we're gonna use him in a game. I'm gonna show you why. All right, just trust the process, man. Dude got, you know, high tangibles, good change of direction, good ball carrier vision. You know, we stuff that we like. He's got, I think he's got good break tackles. So like, if he gets matched up with a smaller defender, you know, he might be able to just stiff arm him and push off on him. So he's very good for us. I think other than that, left guard, the offensive line is still going to stay the same. Only change that I do is right tackle backup. I just put Brandon Parker. Left end is obviously going to be Crosby, McKinley. Third doesn't matter because Regs is competitive, so you're only going to really be using your best players available anyway. But if you play like a franchise, you know, just have a third just in case for fatigue. Right in, you're going to start Furl and Nassib. Again, same thing with the third guy. In franchise, it'd matter, but in regs, he really don't. Defensive tackle, we're going to start Hurst, Hankins, Furl, Collins, Smith. Okay, so when I go for my defensive line packages, we kick Furl inside as a defensive tackle. So you get a nice little pass rush. Next year, we're going to have Solomon Thomas, so it's going to be interesting. All the creative things that I'm going to be able to do on the defensive line next year. Left outside linebacker. I gotta make a slight change here. I like Raquan. I think, again, same thing with speed here. We're gonna start Raquan McMillan, Morrow, and then we're gonna put Muse right there. Should look like that. So if I come into my goal line defense, I got Muse on there. You want to have speed on the line. Right outside linebacker, we start our pass rusher. And then we'll have Littleton right there. I think other than that, be good. As far as our base defense goes. Cornerback, you go your 1, 2, 3. Now it's optional, depending on who you're playing with. You can kind of swap these back and forth. Johnson will give you a better chance against speed threats, whereas Arnett, he can kind of help box up, you know, against runners. So it's really pick your poison. 4 and 5 really doesn't matter. Those are special teams. So if you can get some guys with decent speed on them, that would help tremendously. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get Nixon and Killins in there. Alright, Free safety, strong safety. I always start with strong safety first. Alright, put Muse at number 2. Really want someone that's fast here. Especially in your big nickel, because your big nickel is flop. So in your big nickel, your strong safety is your free safety. So just got to be mindful of that. And I think I'm going to go with Worley just because he sits in the right zones. I play a lot of purple zones with him. So we'll go like that. Then free safety. We'll start Joyner. Back up Abrams. And then put Harris in there. Like that. Kicker, punter, kick return. Kick return, I like to use Aguilar. I'm going to put Richard the lead block for him. Punt return. Go a little bit more speed with the punt return. We use Ruggs. Kickoff start. Long snapper. Use your starting center. It sucks we're not going to have him next year. Third down. Power. Slot. Get all your best slot guys in there. Rush left in. Gonna be kind of like the same as I do my front on the base, but I'm gonna make a slight adjustment on the rush right end. We're gonna use Vic Beasley, and then we're gonna kick Furl inside with Nassib. Now next year I'm gonna have Solomon, so it's gonna be interesting. Sub linebackers. Gotta have my speed. I'm going to use White and Levitt. And Golden. Slot corner. I'm going to put a Mick in here. I'm debating on starting a Mick, but I'll be alright. But that's what we're going to rock with. We're going to play a couple games. Look, I mean, a lot of people, they're upset about us getting King and Drake, bro, but in my opinion, you know, I mean, that's an upgrade. You know, we made a few upgrades. Like, we got rid of, what's that dude? I don't even remember his goddamn name. I don't even use him. Malik Collins. We got rid of him, and then we get Solomon Thomas. That's an upgrade. You know? I mean, you in real life, you know, their stats may not... I mean, he's got better stats, I guess. I don't know. I know he's got better stats in the game. A little bit faster. A little bit stronger. So maybe we can get some push from him. It's all about that interior pass rush. You get a good interior pass rush, them defensive ends, outside edge heat, they're gonna get to the sidelines. And you know, that's the thing about Madden. You have a lot of people rolling out to the sideline, and your defensive ends, you know, they kind of get lackluster and kicked inside because you don't have no inside pass rush. But if you get that inside pass rush, and you can get into the backfield before they get that animation where they can actually take off. You know how they get that double look, double take animation when you tap R2 against a pass rush. If you can get in the backfield when he's doing that, it's a sack. They're not going to be able to take off instantly.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Cleveland Browns. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield.
Oh! We got us one, fellas! Let's go! It's been a while. Let's go!
start to this one.
We got us one.
Already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now you got to translate what that means, because
good shit, Aguilar.
Just scored. Their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead. And
haven't been able to get as many this year.
If you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field,
I got a shitload of them in 20.
Prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big win early.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Good tackle.
He'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Look, everything as a whole.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Ah, I went wrong angle.
And off he goes.
It's all good.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 70
The only thing I
yards.
hate about Joyner is his speed's a little bit slower than what you want it to be.
Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score
Kills
on the
me
one side.
sometimes.
A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw.
Nice catch, Zay!
4-yard line.
Let's go.
Down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On play action, Mariota. Rolling to his right. Can't get rid of it. He's
I had something downfield, but he was playing
for
it.
the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
We're going to be all right. What's up, Gray?
Working out of the gun, Mariota.
And he's open.
Pressure gets to him again. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Here's Natson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
There we go.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard
Take
line.
that away from him.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he's going to bowl his way forward